We've been working on this Future Cultural Leaders programme where young people have been going into organisations across the North East to develop their youth offer and to develop the way that they work with young people.
Event that was entirely unique for young people, and rather celebrate what they've done throughout youth and celebrate how creative they can be and the effort that's put in. And I think that was entirely new for youth to do that, and I really enjoyed that kind of aspect of it, and I was quite passionate about that event.
The thing that I took from hosting a young person through Changemakers is a reminder about not overcomplicating things. I think sometimes when you've been working for quite a while, you start making things more complicated than it needs to be. Rachel helped us really strip everything back and go, this is what you need to say, and this is a really simple way of saying it, and this is a really powerful way of saying it. And seeing how she took on a theme and played around with it with other young people, it really brought it to life for us.
Firstly with the Wonders of the North Festival, which a change maker called Danielle ran. The young people went out and celebrated their Wonder of the North. So they did that in various ways, so through theatre, through dance and through poetry and performance.
We left the house and barricaded the door behind us. Her screams were heard for 3 days until finally at 12 o'clock on the 4th day they stopped.
Knees and fall to the ground. I'm dying inside without making a sound. My heart starts to beat with adrenaline and it starts to pound. Now I feel like the guy left dying under the ground, so I get up and walk away. I'm gonna pick up my phone and ring the police, and ambulance to come quick. There's a man dead on the ground, so I get up and get arrested for murder.
And the stories are brilliant. It just goes to show what young people can do and what young people are capable of.
To talk about my ideas in a way that makes them sound half as good when I open my mouth as they do in my head, and to talk in front of people like you without being terrified that you all hear.
And we thought it was such a sort of ripe subject for exploration, their experience of living in uncertain times.
We owe it to those strong women who have championed our cause before us. More importantly, we owe it to our daughters, granddaughters and great-granddaughters. Hopefully, by the time their generation are studying the history of women's rights, the conclusion will be one of equality. The girls will have won the battle, and the likes of the glass ceiling will be a thing of the past.
And it was nice to hear a group of young people being so articulate.
And I'm feeling incredibly proud of the young speakers. They stood up there and they spoke very articulately with a lot of passion, which kind of makes me feel very heartened and hopeful about the next generation and the changes they're going to make.
I've been allowed to have complete creative freedom of almost everything that I've done. I wanted to take my passions and my skill sets out into the real world, and I feel like that's exactly what Changemakers has allowed me to do. All about celebrating what young people can do and how brilliant young people are.
And it just feels to me like there's this amazing energy of some really brilliant young people who've been given the chance to feel confident in what they've got to say about the world and what they can do in the world. And it's really, really brilliant to see them popping up here and there, running fantastic projects and doing really, really interesting things.
Finally, we worked with two changemakers, Finn and Claire, to hold the React event. The event was the opportunity for us to revisit some of the old projects, to encourage some new work by young leaders across the region, and to look forward to how we, as a region and as a sector, continue this approach of working with young people.
And for just one moment, I want to feel whole. I'm not me as I should be. I can't feel anymore.
Don't make a scene! Good afternoon and welcome to Betty's! Grew legs and they started walking, and the hips climbed down from.
And it's just all those kind of little links of people and like building up how you know each other, as to how all our own personal journeys and connections kind of connect with each other.
Things are always changing, things are always moving forward, and young people are the ones who often have their sort of eye on the ball, and they know what's coming next, or they know what people are going to want next because they are next. So they should be given the opportunity to lead, and I think anybody who doesn't give them the opportunity to lead is just scared of them.
I think just having 5 years of experience of seeing young people, organisations grow, take risks, make changes, and be really forward thinking has been really insightful for me. But also it's about energy, and it's about holding organisations and champions accountable to, can you continue this work? What is the legacy? Is there more to do? Can you stay involved with Changemakers?
We were lucky enough to receive 5 years worth of funding. What it's enabled us to do is look long term and in making sure that the ethos and the work that we've done previous is continued, to embed a sustainable approach with young people and the organisations that they've led projects with.